Sister Wives Robyn Brown has special talent and it's not good. In the often chaotic, emotionally charged world of Sister Wives, each cast member brings a unique personality trait or talent to the table. But not all talents are universally admired, especially when they come with consequences that affect an entire family. Robyn Brown, the fourth wife of Kody Brown and often seen as the most controversial figure on the show, has been quietly demonstrating a particular talent that's gaining more attention than ever, and not for the right reasons. Over the years, Robyn's presence in the Brown family has grown more complicated. While she entered the family as the final wife, bringing along her 3 children from a previous marriage and later adding 2 more with Kody, what was initially celebrated as a loving addition eventually began to reveal deeper fractures within the plural marriage dynamic. Some of these rifts can be traced back to what fans and even family members are now labeling Robyn's special talent, her uncanny ability to manipulate situations to her advantage while maintaining a facade of innocence. The emergence of the talent. When Robyn first joined the family, she was warmly embraced. Her charm, politeness, and apparent deference to the family hierarchy won her the approval of Kody and initially, the other wives. But behind the scenes, a pattern began to emerge. Robyn, through subtle emotional cues and well-timed tears, seemed to have a powerful influence over Kody's decisions. Her so-called talent isn't a creative skill or a musical gift, or even an intellectual trait. It's her perceived knack for manipulating narratives. Time and again, situations have unfolded where Robyn appears to benefit, even when the rest of the family suffers or disagrees. From major housing decisions to interpersonal conflicts, Robyn often ends up in a position of comfort while others are left feeling neglected or misunderstood. Playing the long game. Robyn's ability to play the long game is what sets her apart. Unlike Christine, who is known for her directness, or Janelle, who preferred practicality, Robyn has made a habit of quietly planting seeds of suggestion that later bloom into reality, often without anyone realizing who started it. It's in her emotional expressions, her choice of words, and the way she consistently seeks Kody's sympathy. One clear example of this talent was during the family's relocation from Las Vegas to Flagstaff. While most of the other wives were hesitant or outright opposed to the move, Robyn seemed eerily at peace with the transition. She expressed concern for the kids, certainly, but it became apparent that her desires aligned closely with Kody's, and she never seemed to bear the brunt of the fallout that the others did. Meanwhile, Mary, Janelle, and Christine dealt with housing instability, financial struggles, and emotional exhaustion. The public perception grew. Whenever Robyn wanted something, it somehow came to pass. A talent that hurts. Perhaps what makes Robyn's special talent so unsettling is that it operates under a veil of tears and emotional vulnerability. She has mastered the art of appearing as the peacemaker while subtly redirecting outcomes in her favor. This has created a breeding ground for mistrust, both within the family and among fans. Christine's departure from the family in 2021 was a pivotal moment that many believe was influenced, at least indirectly, by Robyn's increasing hold over Kody. Christine had grown tired of feeling like an outsider in her own family, repeatedly citing the lack of attention and affection from Kody. And who is receiving that attention? Robyn. Viewers observed Kody's increasing devotion to Robyn, while the other wives were left emotionally abandoned. Robyn's frequent one-on-one conversations with Kody, the time spent in her home, and his willingness to follow her lead in major decisions were impossible to ignore. Janelle, always pragmatic and independent, has also shown signs of weariness. Her once strong alliance with Kody appeared to falter, and it wasn't lost on anyone that Robyn remained the constant in Kody's increasingly divided world. The COVID catalyst. The COVID-19 pandemic brought this dynamic into sharper focus. Kody's controversial and often strict rules for the family were met with resistance from the other wives, but Robyn aligned with him almost entirely. As a result, she was the only wife who consistently saw Kody throughout the pandemic. Some viewers argue that Robyn played a significant role in influencing Kody's stance. Whether through genuine concern or her persuasive talents, Robyn once again found herself in a place of privilege while others faced loneliness, frustration, and distance from their husband. In confessionals and interviews, Robyn often lamented the strain on the family, shedding tears and expressing heartbreak, but always from the perspective of someone who hadn't lost access to Cody. Her pain was visible, yes, but it was the pain of watching a family fall apart around her, not the pain of exclusion. Many found it difficult to reconcile her sadness with the fact that she was the only wife seemingly spared. The children see it too. The children in the Brown family are not blind to these dynamics either. As they grow older and gain their own voices, several have expressed confusion and hurt over the family hierarchy. Some have openly questioned why their father spends more time at Robyn's home. The younger children, especially those from Robyn's side, are more familiar with Cody, while others have experienced long gaps between visits. Cody himself has admitted that his relationships with many of his children are strained. While he attributes this to various factors, it's hard to ignore the correlation between those deteriorating relationships and the time he has invested almost exclusively in Robyn's household. A divisive figure. Robyn's special talent has now become a major source of debate among fans of the show. Some defend her, claiming she's simply a good communicator and genuinely devoted wife who has unfortunately become the scapegoat for deeper family issues. Others, however, are convinced that Robyn has quietly and steadily altered the family's entire structure to suit her own needs, whether consciously or not. This divisiveness speaks to the power of her influence. Robyn doesn't raise her voice. She rarely engages in overt conflict. But time and again, the outcomes tend to reflect her preferences more than anyone else's. Even now, with Mary and Christine gone from the plural marriage and Janelle increasingly distant, Robyn remains firmly rooted. And so does Cody by her side. A question of intent. Is Robyn intentionally manipulating the situation? Or is she simply doing what's best for her and her children in a complex family that was already falling apart? That's the ultimate question, one that fans, critics, and even family members continue to debate. Robyn often presents herself as someone who wants unity, peace, and shared love. But her actions, paired with consistent outcomes that benefit her, leave a trail that can't be ignored. Whether it's about family decisions, emotional access, or physical proximity to Cody, Robyn's track record points to a clear pattern. Her special talent lies in quietly guiding the ship while pretending she's just along for the ride. It's a skill set that has earned her both admiration and suspicion.